Alright, so welcome to my Sexy Witch makeup tutorial. I'm really excited to do this tutorial for you guys. It's been done so many times on YouTube, but I figured why not add my take on this look for you guys. I'm even showcasing my cat in the tutorial to add my own individuality to the tutorial. I'm happy with how the look turned out overall, so let's get started. I started off with some Urban Decay shadow primer and put some tape next to my eyes to make the look easy to put on. I'm using a light green eyeshadow, a medium green eyeshadow, and a black for the eyeshadow look. I start off with the light green color first in the areas closest to my nose, so I do that first on both eyelids. And I make sure to get that green really on there and really get the full scope of the area that I'm trying to cover. And I do the same on the other eyelid as well. I love this green too because this green is it's like a luminescent green, and it really draws attention to the eyes. I really like it. And so I use like a nice deep forest green color for the medium part, the middle part of the eyelid, to create that cascading, darkening effect across the eyelid. So this is the second color I'm using. By the way, I'm using this brush because I find that it works a lot better for application. I used to in my previous videos, I used to use a bigger blending brush, but I like this one a lot better specifically for these colors because I want the blending to be a little bit more precise and for the color distinction to be a lot more precise, and I find that with this brush it's so much easier to do it. So here you see I'm putting on the last color, which is black, and pretty much with adding black there, I like the way that the colors become pretty harsh towards the edge of the eyelid. So it goes from a light green to a middle green to a harsh black at the end, which creates that severe look that I'm looking for with the colors. And so I'm blending it in on that eyelid, and then I move to the other eyelid to create a similar effect, trying to match the first eyelid as much as possible. And so I start with the base of the eyelid, and then I just blend upwards to meet that top portion of the eyeshadow that I've already done with the green eyeshadow. And so I'm just letting that color fill in and letting it blend in with the green part of the dark green eyeshadow. And filling in some more, and allowing that black to really blend as much as possible with that green next to it. And so that's pretty much it. I blended it in, and I'm filling in the parts where I want to fill in on both sides, and I'm allowing the blending at this point to be as smooth as possible because I am trying to create a nice cascading effect without it being too severe. And so now I'm just looking to make sure that this shadow is where I want it to be on the eyelids, and making sure it's even on both sides. And I'm happy with it, so I'm going to take off the tape, and as you can see it's a nice even look on both sides, and I'm happy with how it turned out. So now I'm going to move on to eyeliner. I'm using Unstoppable by Maybelline in Onyx, and I am applying it to my eyelids the way I normally do. I'm doing the top lid, and I start in the middle, and I extend that line outwards, and then I go to the middle, and then I go to the beginning part, the first part of the eyelid, and I draw that line out to meet the middle portion of that line, and I do the exact same thing on the other eyelid as well. And then I go to the first part of the eyelid, the most inner corner of the eyelid, and I draw that line out to meet that middle line that I've already created. And I love this eyeliner because it doesn't smudge. It really works well with different eyeshadow colors. I love this stuff, and it's an eyeliner that I just always have in my beauty arsenal. And so I do the same thing on the bottom lid. This time, for the first time in all my makeup tutorials, I'm doing the full lower lash line. So because normally I just do from the middle and I extend it outwards. This time I'm actually doing the full lower lid. I'm doing the full line to create the look that I'm looking for, which is like a really severe but cute look, eye makeup look. And so I do the exact same thing. I do the middle I put the line extending from the middle of the eyelid, extending all the way to the edge, the end of the eye, and then I go to the innermost corner of the eyelid, and then I let that line meet the middle line that I've already drawn. And I do the same thing on the other eye. And right now I'm making sure that that line is clean, and I'm happy with how it turned out. So now I'm using Colossal Volume Express by Maybelline. I love that mascara. It really makes my eyelashes really thick and voluminous, and so I was considering using fake eyelashes for this tutorial, but I figured, you know what, let me just go with my normal mascara. I love this stuff, and it really makes my eyelashes pop and really, you know, lets them stand out. So I'm going to just use the mascara today. And so I'm really just applying that mascara right now, extending the lashes out as I'm applying the mascara to really allow that full coverage on the lashes of this wonderful product. I really like Colossal Volume Express. And I do the exact same thing on the other lash, on the other eye. I like to go underneath and extend outwards very slow and extend it as much as possible. And I like to even go above the lash and extend outwards as well, as you see here, to really get as full coverage as possible on my lashes and really get as full a look as possible. So now I'm going to move on to lipstick. I'm using Black Radiance's lipstick. It's like a deep black color. The number on the lipstick is 5024, so feel free to pick that up if you're looking for a nice, deep, rich black color. And so I'm going to put it on my bottom lip, let it merge with the top lip to get full coverage, and I'm really happy with the look. And so I'm going to take down my little hairband, and I'm going to let my hair shake out and fix it up a little bit, because I'm going to complement the makeup look with a witch hat. Since it's a sexy witch tutorial, I may as well finish up the look a little bit. And so I think I got this hat from Joann's fabric store, and I like the way the brim is able to move, and I can fix it up however I want. So I'm really feeling this. I'm feeling this look. I like how the makeup turned out. I like the full look overall. So these are my final picks. And I'm going to showcase for you one more time my cat Sable to complete the look. And thank you for watching this tutorial. Happy Halloween!